Hi, I'm Jonathan, and today I'm going to answer the question for number 2.60. Okay, so I already write some of the answer. So from the question, we can know that there's two things that we need to know: the person and the bus, and the distance for the person and the bus is 9 meters. And we also know that the velocity for the person is 4.5 and the acceleration for the bus is 1.0. And it is not stated in the question, but we actually know that the position for the person is 0 meter and the position for the bus is 9 meter. So there's two questions that we need to answer. The first question is how long for the person how much time does the person have to catch up with the bus? And the second question, and let's just say that the time is t. And for the second question, we can say that for the second question, it is asking about what maximum time can the person wait so that he still can reach the bus. So let's just say T0 is waiting time. Okay, so to answer the question A, we need the formula. So I have two formula here. It is all distance. The formula for the distance, for the distance of the person, I use the formula, the basic formula, the short formula. The distance of the person equal to velocity of the person times of the person. And for the bus, I use the longer formula. The position of the bus equal to the final position of the bus equal to the initial position of the bus plus the initial velocity of the bus times plus 1/2 at squared. So from the question we can know that the position of the person is equal to the position of the bus, because we need to find how much time does the person can catch up to the same position for the bus. Okay, so right now we can use all the equality and combine it together. So right here I have velocity of the person times time of the person equal to initial position of the bus plus initial velocity of the bus times plus 1/2 at squared. Okay, so right now we can all plug in all the information we have. Okay, so 4.5 meter per second times so the percent, this one is the thing that we're looking for, equal to 9 meter plus. Okay, so for the initial velocity, it is actually also not stated in the question, but we actually know that the initial velocity is 0 meter per second. Why is it 0 meter per second? Because it is not moving. So we can say that 0 meter per second times plus 1/2 the acceleration is 1 times t squared. So we can all move it into one side, and this is what I got: 1/2 t squared minus 4.5 t plus 9 equal to 0. And here actually I got two answers, t equal to 3 and t equal to 6. Well, there are two questions, or where there are two answers, because the bus and the person actually will meet 2 times, and we actually don't care about the second times. We only care the first time, so t equal 3. So for answer A, the answer is t equal to 3. So for the B is actually asking about waiting time. So we can use the same, to answer the second question, we can use the same formula. So xp equal to xvp tp times t. The difference here is actually, first we can plug what we know, right? And this one is the kind of confusing part. For the initial position of the bus, this one we can say that and this part, we can also say that this one is x, right? So the position is equal to velocity times. So we can say that this part is 9 plus 1/2 a squared. Okay, so we can use this and move it here. Plus the VIB, we can say that it is A plus T0 times T, because the unit for the velocity is m/s, and A is ms squared and T is s. So if A plus times T is actually ms squared times s, we can cross this and the answer is ms, right? Okay. Plus 1/2 a t squared. Okay, so right now we can use acceleration equal to 1, and we can make it, let's just simplify it to make it easier to see. 9 plus 1/2 a squared plus t times a. Okay, so right now we can move it to one side. Okay, so from this question, we actually need to use the quadratic formula, and okay, so for the quadratic formula is okay, wait. What I think what we need to do right now is times all this equation times 2. So let's just see. Let's simplify it one more time. And the quadratic formula says that it is the quadratic formula minus b plus minus 1 squared b squared minus 4ac and 2a. This is equal to x equal to minus b over 2 and plus minus b squared over 2 minus c. Okay, so from this answer, from this equality, we can use this and we can plug all in. And so the final, after we all plug all in the question, so we can know that the b, this is the b and this is the c, right? And we can know that T0 minus 4.5 Okay, so for this, we can simplify it again, and it will become so from this we can cross this, and so in here we actually only need to find t0, right? Waiting time. So we can only use we can use this. So 9.t0 plus 2.25 bigger than 0, because it will never be less than 0, and it will never be equal to 0, because if it is equal to 0, then there will be, the person will not wait. Okay, so it must be bigger than 0. Okay, so from this, okay, so the final answer is waiting time is bigger than 1/4 or 0.25 seconds.